Hello and welcome back to another video. So today the sun is shining, so we thought it was a good day to bring in the heifers and bullocks. So they're going to come down across the road and into the shed. Unfortunately, you can probably see her there behind me. The heifer still hasn't been taken. That's 9 days now since the reactor. But I'll save that rant for my update video. So I still have the two cows across the way from her as well. To be honest, I want them inside. They're sinking through the ground now at this stage, but I can't leave that heifer out here on her own. It's not fair. She's separated from them by this passage, but it does seem to be keeping her quiet and relatively happy. So it just means now we've totally run out of grass here, so I'm just going to have to be feeding them silage, which look, isn't the end of the world. I'll probably put the grab on the loader and just bring it out and put it over the fence that way. So what it is, it's just a bit annoying because they need to go in. So I need to move this thing to get the cattle down now today, so that's going to be fun. I thought the loader was big, but we'll chance this now and see how I get on with it. But yeah, look, it's probably time. They probably have a day or two of grass left up there, but it's good to get them in on a fine day. And I'm off again tomorrow, so I want to do their backs and tails and things as well, so it just gives me that bit of time. Plus everyone's off work today, so there's help around, so that's a big plus. So I'm just going to set up here ready for them to come down. I'm hoping it's going to be very straightforward, and we'll get them in, but sure, look, I'll try and record a bit of it anyway if it does go to plan. So yeah, we'll do that anyway. They're a good bunch, in fairness. They're not the worst. Come on, girls and boys, you're going to meet your buddies. Easy, 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 easy. Oh God, that's it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, the best. Come on. Where are you? No. Good as gold, to be fairness. They're meeting the heifer now. And the cows. I just don't want them too close to her. Hey, Dad! Come on! Hey! Come up, Jim! I just don't want them loitering near her, just in case. Come up! Come up! Oh, you'd feel bad for her over there on her own. But anyway, yeah, they were great, so just need to push them in the small door now into the shed and we're job done, which is great. Took no time at all. The ropes took the longest part. That's the pain of bringing them down that way, just because there's no gates or hedges or anything up there. But look, once they all come across, no bother, and the road was quiet as well, so that's good. So yeah, we'll just get them in here now. Come up. In this way. Yeah. Come on, up, up, up. Come on. That's your boys and girls. Come on in. Come on in, love. Good girl.
Oh, the mats, class. Very nice job.
Now that's them in and straight into the silage, as you can see, happy out. They took no notice of the mats anyway, didn't thank me for the luxury that they're walking into this year. But no, they all seem happy. Debbie is at the back there. She's, I don't know, was she pushed out a bit or is she just not too bothered yet? But the rest of them are happy out. Special's up here on her own now. The plan for Special will be for her to go within the next month. We're hoping that the weanlings can stay out for another month. Now there's definitely grass for them for a good 3 weeks, 4 weeks. But I suppose it all depends on the weather really. If it just gets too bad for them, we'll bring them in. But the hope would be to have Special ready to go so that that frees up that pen and she can go in there. Then the middle pen, ideally we'd take the red and white in-calf heifer out of there because we don't want to be feeding her the meal, but we don't really have anywhere for her to go. I might try and put her in the pen. It would be extra work in terms of cleaning it out and stuff, but at least I have the loader this year. So I might do that. We'll see how we go. She's just going to get thick fat if she keeps going the way she's going, because of course it's always the 3 biggest ones will get the most. Actually it's not though. Debbie gets some of the most plus the 2 big ones, so we'll see what I do with her. But look, that's it today anyway. So tomorrow, as long as I get the bit of weather, I'm going to do tails and backs. The TB is causing another issue for us in that obviously we want to dose them, especially the 2 bullocks. They're very loose and have been for quite a while. We were kind of blaming the wet grass and stuff, but obviously we need to give them a dose now anyway. And we were looking at the injectable, but the withdrawal period is so long for them. I don't know if we're going to be able to give one. So the other option would be the drench, but I'm just not doing it, to be honest. So I think Dad's going to ring the vet and just ask him, is there anything he'd recommend? But I suppose, look, if I have to use pour-on, the backs will be shaved and hopefully will take the pour-on better then. I should have done that earlier in the year really, but look, I didn't, and that's it. So it's just, you know, it's another one of those considerations now, the withdrawal period before the next test. So, but anyway, I'll come back tomorrow anyway with, as long as it stays dry, with some clipping. Now that's a big job done. I said I'd just get straight into it when I came down this morning because we were trying to beat the rain, and thankfully we did. So, geez, do you see how dirty their heads are there behind me, especially poor Debbie in the middle? That is because I was watching them last night on the camera, and the amount of bullying. Everyone was bullying each other. Obviously the big ones more so, bullying poor Debbie and the two limousines, but they just did not stop. About an hour of just constantly pucking each other, and you know, they're using their head to puck the dirty part on their sides from where they've been lying down. So that's why her head is so dirty there now, but Jesus, she looks terrible. Let me move to a different angle. But yeah, you can see there their backs are done. Same with these girls. I won't win any prizes for hairdressing or barbering, but in fairness, the cows didn't love it. I did them first to get them out of the way, because unusually here, the cows tend to be the flightiest. The others seem to be a bit quieter, so I said I'd get them done and out of the way, and they were fine. In fairness, there was no dramatics with them. And then the yearlings loved it, absolutely loved it. Jimmy was shaking his backside and everything while I was doing by his backside, because himself and the other big bullock were very dirty. So I'm hoping now that the dose does the job. So they all got the dose. We had to go with the Poron, as I mentioned, just because of the withdrawal period with the increased testing now. So they got the clasomectin, and then the cows, we try not to overdose the cows. Overdose, you know what I mean. The cows, so they just got Spotinor for now. We don't seem to have any issues. They're nice and clean, they don't seem to be too loose or anything, so we'll go with that for now. That usually does some, in fairness. So it's a big job done. That clippers is a great job, in fairness, because they were hairy. These ones, my god, I couldn't get over it. It was like shearing a sheep at times. But thanks again to Clippers Ireland, they actually gave me that clippers a few months ago now at this stage, but it's great to have it. It's our first year now with their tails clipped and their backs done as well, coming in for the winter, so it'll be interesting to see if it makes a difference to them. But I do hear they find it more comfortable anyway, less sweating, so they're kind of less dirty as well and things like that. So trying new things all the time, or at least trying to try new things. Fed them all there anyway. I'll have to put in another 2 bales tonight because I'm back to work tomorrow, so Dad will look after them in the morning. So I'll get into our own bales for the first time. I still have a few bought ones. They'll do the cows because they were cut in, what was it, August? But I want to give the young ones the first cut. So fingers crossed our own is as good as the bought stuff. There's a couple there I can see that have tears, just I'd say caught the pencil when it was going in, but I might try and use that first just so more of the bale doesn't go bad. So I have a feeling the first couple won't be as good as I want them to be, but the majority of it should be fine. now, that's that done. Got the wrap off with the grab. Well, especially on the first one, I kind of messed up the second one because I left on the belly wrap. I just couldn't seem to grab it. But still getting used to it. Right now I'm saying it's just easier to get out and take the wrap off. But I assume now, after another few weeks, I think I'm just going to leave the grab on now while I can, because I think it might just be easier in the evenings, especially now that it's going to be dark, when I'm home from work and the cattle are eating out of 2 different bales, and I think it might just be easier with the grab, and I'd like to get used to it anyway. So yeah, it was great. It's so much quicker to bring in a bale, you know, it's just very, very handy. So tomorrow now I'll break it up. You see, when they're not going through the silage as quickly at the moment, I want to try and make it last as long as possible when I have 2 bales in. Usually I'd only have 2 bales in when all the cattle are in. So I just don't want to break it up straight away. I just want it to kind of, I don't know, keep preserving itself. I don't know if it even does that once you open it, but I think it'll be better if it stays together for longer. So when I come in now tomorrow evening after work, I'll just break it up and dish it out then, and it'll be easier. But that's it. I'm going to leave it there for today. I'll just give some silage out to the ones outside because it's a bit miserable now and they're giving out. So I'll bring out a few wheelbarrows to them and I'll leave it there. So thanks again for watching. If you liked it, give me a like, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. Thank you.